Bereshit, chapter
14.
And the famine was sore in the land. And it came to pass, when they had eaten up the grain which they had brought out of Egypt, that their father said unto them, Go again, buy us a little food. And Yehudah spoke unto him, saying, The man did earnestly forewarn us, saying, You shall not see my face, except your brother be with you. If you will send our brother with us, we will go down and buy you food. But if you will not send him, we will not go down, for the man said unto us, You shall not see my face, except your brother be with you. And Yisra'el said, Wherefore dealt you so ill with me, as to tell the man whether you had yet a brother? And they said, The man asked straitly, concerning ourselves, and concerning our kindred, saying, Is your father yet alive? Have you another brother? And we told him according to the tenor of these words. Could we in any wise know that he would say, Bring your brother down? And Yehudah said unto Yisra'el his father, Send the lad with me, and we will arise and go, that we may live, and not die, both we, and you, and also our little ones. I will be surety for him, of my hand shall you require him. If I bring him not unto you, and set him before you, then let me bear the blame forever. For except we had lingered, surely we had now returned a second time. And their father Yisra'el said unto them, If it be so now, do this, take of the choice fruits of the land in your vessels, and carry down the man, a present, a little balm, and a little honey, spicery and ladanum, nuts, and almonds. And take double money in your hand. And the money that was returned in the mouth of your sacks, carry back in your hand. Peradventure it was an oversight. Take also your brother, and arise, go again unto the man. And Shaddai give you mercy before the man, that he may release unto you, your other brother, and Benjamin. And as for me, if I be bereaved of my children, I am bereaved. And the men took that present, and they took double money in their hand, and Benjamin, and rose up, and went down to Egypt, and stood before Joseph. And when Joseph saw Benjamin with them, he said to the steward of his house, Bring the men into the house. And kill the beasts, and prepare the meat, for the men shall dine with me at noon. And the man did as Joseph bade, and the man brought the men into Joseph's house. And the men were afraid, because they were brought into Joseph's house. And they said, Because of the money that was returned in our sacks at the first time, are we brought in, that he may seek occasion against us, and fall upon us, and take us for bondmen, and our asses. And they came near to the steward of Joseph's house, and they spoke unto him at the door of the house. And said, O my master, we came indeed down at the first time to buy food. And it came to pass, when we came to the lodging place, that we opened our sacks, and behold, every man's money was in the mouth of his sack, our money in full weight, and we have brought it back in our hand. And other money have we brought down in our hand to buy food. We know not who put our money in our sacks. And he said, Peace be to you. Fear not, your Elohim, and the Elohim of your father, has given you treasure in your sacks. I had your money. And he brought Shim'on out unto them. And the man brought the men into Joseph's house, and gave them water. And they washed their feet, and he gave their asses provender. And they made ready the present, against Joseph's coming at noon. For they heard that they should eat bread there. And when Joseph came home, they brought him the present which was in their hand, into the house and bowed down to him to the earth. And he asked them of their welfare. And said, Is your father well? The old man of whom you spoke, is he yet alive? And they said, Your servant our father is well, he is yet alive. And they bowed the head, and made obeisance. And he lifted up his eyes and saw Benjamin, his brother, his mother's son, and said, Is this your youngest brother of whom you spoke unto me? And he said, Elohim be gracious unto you, my son. And Joseph made haste, for his heart yearned toward his brother. And he sought where to weep, and he entered into his chamber, and wept there. And he washed his face and came out. And he refrained himself and said, Set on bread. And they set on for him by himself, and for them by themselves, and for the Egyptians, that did eat with him, by themselves, because the Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews, for that is an abomination unto the Egyptians. And they sat before him, the firstborn according to his birthright, and the youngest according to his youth, and the men marveled one with another. And portions were taken unto them from before him. But Benjamin's portion was 5 times so much as any of theirs. And they drank, and were merry with him.